No, it is on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Go to Commander, or just Hyper School Dropout. I have a whopping 3 subscribers. I don't think so. I think that's just a failure. If the broadcast is decent. I hope it is. Oh yeah, it's entirely first person. Nope. No, the only chance that you have of third person is going to the camera suite here.
Alpha Whiskey, this is Federal Flight Control. You're clear for approach. Ensure you submit a request before touching down, Commander.
And I can show off my beautiful ship. Alright, so as promised, here we go. Rotation correction. Off. Nope, that ain't it. Flight assist off. Fuck. Oh, why'd I say I should do this? Alright. God damn it. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh, shit. Okay. It is. It's a 1-to-1 representation of. God damn it! I'm not even close. Oh no! Oh no! Here we go again. Oh god! Oh no! Okay, at least we're stopped. What emergency brake? Is there one? Yes. Alright.
You're on track, Commander.
Oh, down.
Looks good.
Yes, the Milky Way. Everything, every star that you can see in the night sky, they have recreated here. Fuck me. Yeah, yeah. There's not much. People go out there a lot. Oh god, that's the wrong one. Fuck. People go out there, but it's a long journey. Like they manage to make it enough to be possible, but not so much to make it easy or anything close to easy. Fuck. Fine. Okay. You can do this. Ha! Oh god, no. If I can get inside, I can give it a shot. I gotta turn flight assist on to get in without killing myself, because this mail slot is gonna kill me. As it is, it's gonna be hard enough. There we go. Okay. Hey, let's calm it down. Fuck. Where'd my pad go? Oh. Yes. Everybody shares. Oh no. No. Let's go over here.
Attention, clear this area immediately.
Give me a second. I'm almost there. I'm also almost dead. Okay. Thrust forward a little bit. Shit, I don't think that's supposed to be sparking. No! No! Okay. I seriously have to land now. Okay. In case you notice, around where my ship indicator is, you can see underneath how much health I have left, how much hull. Mm-hmm.
Docking confirmed. Dispatching ground. Station facilities.
But yeah, everybody shares the same instance, and why can't I repair myself? This is not good. Not everybody can play like together at the same time, but we can influence the same background simulation. So, if I similar, yeah, but more in depth, because there's a trading market here, like my commodities market. I can go in. Yeah, if people buy the shit out of, say, clothing, buy up all of the clothing, that'll affect everybody in the system. If people go on a pirating craze in the system and pirate a whole shithouse of NPCs, the system could go into lockdown. It could affect the market. It could affect trade prices. It could cause a civil war. It could do all sorts of stuff. Yeah, plus people can play together up to like 20 or so in one instance. It's just not like you wouldn't see thousands of people all together at the same time. I remember. If I remember right, it's been tried since then, and it still doesn't work. If I remember right. Yeah. Meanwhile, in case you haven't noticed, we actually have a viewer, like a regular old viewer. If you've got it set to display your party or to share your audio, then it is. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself.
There we go. Now the one viewer won't think you're crazy.
Oh, I have a message.
Clear of the landing pad. You
I don't
are
know what
go
it
for
is.
departure.
I have 3 messages. I have to go see. No. 4 messages. Well, wait. Oh, never mind. Messages say, hot garbage, kill yourself, you're awful, this stream is terrible, and it's from a friend of mine. Of course.
Sweet. That's how I was gonna say. That's how you know it's a true friend. Yep, there it is. I see him.
Figures. Ooh, hey, Anaconda.
Till next time, Commander.
Another message. I gotta look at it again.
Last time I streamed was for Extra Life. I did an Extra Life stream at school. 24 hours of nothing but games. I slept for like 3 years after that.
Here is.
I literally emailed professors and was like, I can't finish stuff.
I made a mistake. Please help me. Yeah, here is the, I think it's the 3rd largest ship, or player, manable ship in the game.
Oh,
There.
wow. Yeah.
Anaconda.
Can you, like... So do you purchase ships, or can you steal them?
Purchase. You can only purchase ships.
Only purchase? Okay.
Yeah.
Which makes the most sense.
I want to try to finish off this exploration build that I've got, and then go out exploring. But, I don't know if I can find the right parts. You know, what's really cool, and if you're interested in getting the game, I would suggest you get it soon, because there is something new showing up around the galaxy. As I understand it, and things are very sketchy right now, as far as what's going on. But as we understand it, there's an alien race, the first alien race showing up again, by the name of the Thargoids. We've been finding weird structures on planets, strange like probes and stuff that somehow managed to disable entire stations, just like shut them down. And a few people have been reporting that when you jump in between systems, that something strange happens. I've never seen it myself, and I haven't watched a YouTube video about it. But you get pulled out of hyperspace, which shouldn't even be possible. And there's some sort of like alien ship there.
Star Trek style warp field disruption.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
The last time they were seen in the Elite Galaxy was back in what, 25 something. This is 3301, and they pretty well kicked our asses. If it wasn't for the fact that we managed to develop a virus and virus bomb their ships, they would have probably crushed us.
Oh wow. So it's an evolving world then, even.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, hey.
So when you start, do you start like on Earth, or do you start on a colony, or how does the beginning of the game work?
You start out in a
Lakon, Lima Alpha Whiskey.
one
You
sec.
are approaching an Imperial facility. Please follow all docking regulations and
You
stay
start out in a ship called a Sidewinder on some random station, either on a planet surface, or in space, depending on if you bought Horizons or not.
for access. You may now
Bought a
proceed to
DLC package.
07.
With 1,000 credits, and the Sidewinder is the equivalent, as I've heard it eloquently put. It's the equivalent of an outboard motor strapped to an inner tube.
Got the airboat!
And you're told to have
Stay
fun.
on your current course, Commander. Approach looks
Awesome.
Yeah, once I land here, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Fuck. Here, let me show you the galaxy map.
landing successful. Disembark when ready. All station services are at your disposal, Commander.
That's where we are. If you can see it.
Yeah, it's just a little bit behind. There we go.
Where we are. And then the galaxy. It's a little bit buggy because things get rather intense.
Oh, jeez. Alright, now I gotta ask. So if you hit the center,
You hit the
is
center.
there a giant black hole?
Yes. Yes, there is. I have
Good.
never actually seen it, but if I remember right, it's a massive black hole. The one bad thing is, when you can't exactly hit a black hole in this game and have it like do anything, you'll just kind of fly through, if I remember right, and nothing will really happen.
At least make it so that you get randomly warped around the galaxy or something.
I don't know.
You know? It should destroy you instantly. It should simulate, if it was perfect, it should simulate exactly what happens relativistically as you get closer to it, and then once you pass the event horizon, dead.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. That would make me very physics nerd happy.
Out here is the I remember right, this has a system out here, or a station out here. A long time ago, this was back when I was playing it in PC, there was a community goal where the community had to band together and give hydrogen fuel to this station called Jaquez Station. And it's owned by this cyborg human who started off as a bartender of the station and slowly bought more and more of the place until he owned the entire space station just by outlasting everybody. And he's hundreds of years old. And the guy decided one day, you know what? I want to make this station mobile. So he, at great expense, outfitted this station with thrusters on it and asked the community to drop hydrogen fuel off at his station so he can jump all the way out to here, Eagle Point, which is the opposite end of the galaxy. He never actually made it out there. I forget where he ended up at. It was somewhere like, somewhere off a little bit to the left of Sagittarius A. And he is just set up out there in the middle of nowhere, like with a fully functional station.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
And this is, I would assume, cross. Because there's no way you can have a world this dynamic and not cross-platform it.
You can cross-platform the background simulation, but you can't play together. Like I can't.
Yeah, I figured it's probably that.
Yeah. The background simulation is affected by everyone, but I can only play with PS4 players.
Yeah, I mean, then I get why they do it too, because it would be hard to keep track of usernames and things like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of systematics that people forget about that you have to deal with.
Yep.
When you're doing cross-platform play. I mean, even as simple as Steam allows you to change your username, but PlayStation doesn't.
Yeah, and then you have the problem is PlayStation is incredibly tight about how their games interact with outside servers like Frontier, which is the people that own Elite. Because what we wanted to have was, okay, we're PlayStation players, but many of us came from PC. For instance, I have a kitted out Anaconda, one of the largest ships in the game, and millions and millions of credits in the bank. But that's all on my PC account. And PlayStation doesn't want any outside saves coming into their game, into their version of the game. So I have to start fresh. I have to start with absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I can. It's. I can see where it. I can see why, and I can see why it sucks too. Obviously,
Yeah.
I can see why it sucks, but I can also see why they do it.
Yeah, it does keep down a lot of the really bad
Especially-
competition right at the beginning. It lets people mature.
Especially since this game came. Now that makes more sense because this game came out way after the PC version was in beta or even alpha.
Yes, yeah.
So
This
that leveled
came-
the playing field instantly.
Yeah, they had to keep the playing field level, otherwise, you would see like let's take a look at the traffic report here. If they have it, do they? Oh, they don't have it. Shit. Do they? Conflict. No. But yeah, there's a shitload of really big ships running around BC, and it's stuff that people in PlayStation 4 will take like a month to 2 months before there's a good number of like the heavy grinders that are able to get to them.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Yeah, I could see why they do that then, and why they prevent the cross-platform, at least for now.
It might be fun in the future, but I don't know. All three have to mature.
Yeah, they'd have to be all about the same, otherwise it'd be annoying.
Yeah.
It'd be hard to get new people to play. It'd be like me jumping into EVE Online right now. Which, if I tried that, that would just be god awful.
Oh god. Sister Cow platform. It is 1,000.
Restraints released. Please
But
try
luckily,
again.
because the background simulation and everything else is the same, tools and services that are almost immediately available to us. For instance, Fuel Rats, which I'm a part of, that wasn't around when PC came out, but nowadays on PS4, let's say you run out of fuel in the middle of some system that you can't fuel scoop and you can't land in a station. Instead of killing yourself, like I had to a long time ago, you can call the Fuel Rats and have them come save your ass.
That's nice. That way it's less annoying, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I would imagine it costs a lot.
No. Actually, we do it free.
Oh, really?
Free of charge.
So it's just your like group of people.
Mm-hmm.
It's a community thing. That's cool.
Yep. This is the devs or the developers of the game have had nothing to do with it. They just
That's
kind
cool.
of say, here you go, here's the game, and that's what spawned out of it. Where the fuck is this supposed to be? Quinario Gateway. The problem with that being, since it's free, there's times, and this is the first time I've ever had to say this, there's times where you're going to have to sit there and wait in a powered down ship, watching a little tiny bar tick away, hoping that your fuel won't run out before there is someone able to come help you, because there's so many cases. We run into like a service problem. There's not enough people to go out and help everybody.
Yeah. I feel like that makes sense. So is it entirely spaceflight, or is there any planetary exploration involved?
There is.
Sort of?
There is planetary exploration. Right now, you can only do it on planets that do not have an atmosphere. Because atmospheric flight mechanics will be an entirely different bag of worms. I've heard that it's a project, but it's a long ways off.
I was gonna say.
Once I land here, I'll show you. I gotta land and buy a few new parts. I'll land on the planet and show you. You have to buy a DLC pack to unlock like the Horizons DLC, which is all of the extra, all of the planetary landing stuff and a whole slew of features. Oh shit! I'm gonna overshoot, aren't I? Bye, platform. Bye.
Got a higher rating on PlayStation than it does on the PC.
Really?
Yeah. At least on Steam, but everybody knows that everybody on Steam hates games.
Yeah. Just look at the No Man's Sky ratings.
Right? And like it gets a ton of bad ratings even now when it's like gotten really good.
Yeah. I told all of my entire friends group that all of this new shit's available and fixed almost all of the problems that they were having with it. Oh, the game's too easy. Oh, really? Try permadeath. Tell me how easy it is.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's how I'm thinking about playing it that way. I want to play the survival round.
Yeah.
I want to try one. See how well I do.
Wait, have you played survival?
I haven't yet. I haven't had a chance to jump into it.
Oh man, you are in. You're in for it now.
I would imagine that they'd up a lot of the damage output and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it's harder.
Yeah, that and getting started it's difficult in a way I have never seen before. It's infuriating, actually.
Wait a minute. Okay, I just remembered. I don't know why I was thinking about this, but I just remembered something. So you said you've never played Kingdom Hearts, right?
Yeah, I have not.
Okay, you are sitting on top of the best possible way to play it right now.
What?
You could get literally almost the entire collection of all of the games for like $40 right now.
Really? What
on
is
PS4?
Is it?
It's The best way I could describe the... Are you asking about the style of game?
Yeah, the style of game and what era it was in. Like, is it PS3 ported into PS4?
It was actually the original Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2 were both PS2 games. But I wouldn't let that stop you because they were Japanese PS2 games.
Okay.
Which means they somehow managed to squeeze as much space as possible out of that disc.
Mm-hmm.
And I still hold Kingdom Hearts 2 as one of the best RPGs of all time.
Oh, no kidding. I might have to go get it. Maybe. Oh shit, I don't have a debit card yet though. Still have to wait for my new one.
Had to find it first. So I know you could buy it because that's how I bought it. It was my graduation present to myself. It's 25 and 2.5 years. Yeah. Okay. It was close. It's actually 49. You can get a pre-owned copy at GameStop for 45. But it's worth twice that minimum. You'll get at least a good solid 50 to 60 hours out of the first one if you go after everything.
Really?
And that's including like secret bosses and stuff, because they have a ridiculous amount of secret bosses because Square Enix.
Yeah, that usually.
The second one, definitely 100, just from secret bosses alone, almost. I will warn you though, if you heard anything about the game before.
No, nothing. Just like maybe the name.
Okay, I will warn you, it's a very strange concept.
Really? What's so strange about it?
It is... And I'm talking Disney movies.
Oh god.
It seems weird as frick. Like, you hear the concept, what if Final Fantasy and Disney movies got together and made a game?
Yeah.
You're like, how in the world can this be good? And then when you actually play the game, it's so well done that you barely even notice that you're playing through Disney movies.
In case you wanted to see atmospheric landings, just about to start into it.
So yeah, I wouldn't let that fact distract you from getting it.
I might have to take a look at it, but it's going to be a little while. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't expect you to just instantly go out and buy it.
Yeah.
It's
well worth it.
It's worth it, yeah. It's got some of the most fun RPG gameplay, and it's not turn-based. It's a closer to a beat-em-up RPG, how you could say it, I guess. There's a little bit of micromanaging you could take into account, but that's actually a little bit understated. There's not a whole lot of micromanaging you have to do. You could beat the entire game without ever having changed equipment. Or you can go through, micromanage the crap out of your equipment, and just have a blast.
Wait, oh god. How much gravity is there? Fuck, I'm not stopping, am I? Can't read that, is it? That point? Okay, there's either almost no gravity here, or there is a lot of gravity.
Those are two very different things.
I can't read the gauge. Is that? Oh God, no. Unsuitable terrain.
Perfect landing.
Yeah. Textbook. I'm a professional.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how you land.
I'm an okay.
But the reason I was bringing that up is I picked up the most recent quote-unquote collection that they came out with during the Prime Day sale. They had it really cheap.
Yeah.
The collection, if you buy the collection, it comes with 4 games and 2 movies.
Really? They made movies?
The two movies are actually games, but they took all the cutscenes and stitched them together because the games weren't that great.
Oh.
So you could get the storyline. I mean, the one of them I have played, and it's basically cutscene, 5 minutes of gameplay, then another cutscene. It's not a great game. But it's crucial to the storyline, because it's a complicated as frick storyline. If you ask anybody about those games, one thing they'll know is that the storyline is complicated beyond belief. It's ridiculous how complex that storyline is. The 4 games, there's 2 major main series entries, just called Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2. And there's 2 side entries, one of which came out on the Game Boy Advance, believe it or not. And then the other one came out on the PSP, I think.
Really?
The Game Boy Advance one is actually it's a remake of a PS2 remake of the Game Boy Advance game. And it has one of the weirdest combat systems you'll ever see in a game.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty weird ones.
Have you ever seen a live action like fight, kind of like beat 'em up fighting with deck building elements thrown in?
Deck building? What do you... Oh God, no. What did they do?
Again, sounds weird. It sounds so weird, but for some reason it actually works. I don't know how they did it, but it actually works. You build a deck based off of your cards that you have in your stock, and the different card values, it basically ends up becoming somewhat of a game of war, but real time. The card values can break other card values to stun opponents or yourself, so it becomes the strategy of building a deck with high value cards, but the highest card value can only be broken by the lowest card value, so you have to have some of those in your deck at the same time. And then the different cards do different effects. You can have passive effects that underlie your whole thing. It puts strategy in their real-time combat, which is somehow really good. Then they make it so that you can load up a stack of 3 cards to perform what they call a slight, which is just a special move that can deal a ton of damage or reach over a long distance, things like that. And then all of the levels of the game have the same basic layout, but they're somewhat generated by the choices that you make through the game.
how much is the choices that you make influencing the game?
It's really more how many enemies you want to fight. You actually get to pick. Each level is divided up into a floor, and then each floor is divided into rooms. Each room you open with another card. It's a room card. The room card tells you how many enemies are going to spawn in the room, whether or not there's treasure in the room. You can open up save points where you need them to be. So there's actually some strategy involved with that.
Really?
And you don't want to do what I did, which when I first played the game, I got stuck because I put mostly little to no enemy cards in all the rooms, and then by the time I got to a like third or fourth level boss fight, I was so underpowered I couldn't beat it.
Oh, you didn't work yourself up well enough.
Yeah,
or anything close to well enough. I'm pretty sure that I've got low gravity here, considering how my rover's been acting.
The vanadium that just went,
yeah.
the vanadium that just went like 40 meters into the air.
I should have known from landing, but I haven't done this enough to actually know. It'll affect you when you're landing. If you're in a high gravity world, it's treacherous how easily you can screw up.
Yeah.
And then in low gravity, it's hard to drive around in a SRV because you go flying pretty easily.
Yeah.
What's my carry?
So yeah, I recommend trying those games. They're my favorite RPGs.
Alright.
Pretty much all time. Mostly because it's not grindy, it's not low turn-based combat. It's faster paced, beat 'em up, strategic combat.
Yeah. Like a good blend between them. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Ah, okay. We're good. No, we're not. Yes, we are.
That's just the same type of combat they're using in
Any of them.
I played 10, and I have never gotten even halfway through it because I get so bored with the turn-based combat that I just stop. I get bored.
I've only ever had one turn-based combat. Well, two if you count Empire at War. And that wasn't really. Only one of them ever managed to keep my attention, and that was Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Never played a Pokemon, huh?
Ooh, never mind.
Yeah, you didn't know it. Pokemon's a turn-based RPG.
I didn't think about it. The old ones,
No,
yes.
Nobody ever counts it because it's like it's almost a genre by itself. But,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I've played quite a few Pokemon games that I like.
I played way too many than I care to admit.
But anything like the Final Fantasy turn-based stuff, I just cannot stay engaged in very long. It gets to a point where I feel like I'm just going through the motions and I just want to stop. Since I saw one of their demos for Final Fantasy VII, which is like one of the highest-rated Final Fantasy games of all time,
Really?
is going to be using non-turn-based combat, I became really excited. If you tell someone you owned a PS1 and never played Final Fantasy VII, they'll look at you funny.
I did own a PS1. I've never played Final Fantasy VII or any of them.
It's okay, you're not alone in that. I never did either.
I was too busy playing Crash Bandicoot.
See, exactly.
I had better things to do with my time.
Which one was your favorite? 1, 2, or 3?
Personally, probably 2, but 1 was always hold a place in my heart.
Definitely.
The fuck did I find?
Yeah, I feel similar. Like, oh wow, yeah, I see that now. I feel similar because I think 2 is the better of the 3 games, just in terms of a good balance of skill necessary and enjoyment, challenge, all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But I love Warped. Warped is one of my favorites. It's just I just love it too much.
I've got a friend who's a lot like you. It enjoyed Warped a lot more. Well, heck, enjoyed either of the two that, either 2 or 3 when you were given abilities.
Yeah. Well, you weren't given abilities in 2 yet.
I thought you were.
They added it for the remake, but they never gave you anything. You didn't get double jump, super body slam, none of that. It's just you got the slide jump from the beginning. That's all you got. In the remake, they made it so that you get Crash Dash when you beat the last boss fight.
I remember.
So that you can speedrun the levels, since they added the relics into all the games.
Fuck me, is that my... Wait, did my ship... Did my ship land automatically? That would be kick-ass if it knew that, if it knew that I needed to drop off cargo. It did! Nice! I didn't even have to call it!
That's awesome. It's just... it pulled a Navi, it's like, hey!
Hey! I think you
you're
need help.
a little full. Need a...
Oh. Can I just transfer cargo? Yes, I can. Good. Oh. Oh no.
The secret levels in 3 were just so much fun to find.
All of the secret levels for me were fun to find. I just got so much enjoyment out of them.
But I do think 2 was more creative in how you got gems. And I liked that about them. Like, you had to beat the level without breaking any boxes. You had to beat the level over a certain, or before a certain time limit.
Yeah. I don't know.
And some areas you had to just jump down pits because you needed to. And it was like, yeah, figure it out.
You know, a fun thing with
I
this...
liked that about just not having to do always death paths or things like that. I liked having that little bit. Just that little bit of variety helps.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I hit my handbrake. God damn it. How do I turn that off? Yeah, there we go. You know, the one thing that's really cool about this, it's kind of scary if you manage to do it though. You can fuck up and get this SRV going fast enough to hit escape velocity. I'm not even kidding. The fuel rats have had to go out and rescue a guy that managed to jump off of a mountain, hit the boosters on his engine, on his SRV, and fly so far that he hit escape velocity. And the guy floated off into space, something like 3 million meters or something like that. There's somewhere 1 to 3 million meters away from where his ship was. And
you call it scary, I call it a life goal.
I mean,
there's one thing I want to do now more than anything, it's get one of these things into orbit.
Well, the problem was, once he got up there, he realized, hey, how the fuck am I gonna get down? It's not exactly...
Yeah, I was gonna say, it turns out, they're wheels.
There's wheels, I have thrusters, but they can't exactly, push you out of orbit.
It's just awesome.
So a pilot had to come in and help push him back into gravity, back where gravity starts to affect him noticeably, and get him to land.
Oh, that's awesome. That is, I kid you not, that's one of the first things I'm going to do. Once I get this game, first thing I'm going to do, try to get one of these things in orbit.
I mean, I can give it a shot. I can give it a fucking go. There's a mountain behind the aft.
It just sounds awesome.
And
I just want to see it.
Let me read what this is. Yeah, with 0.08 Gs, I've got a chance at doing it here. No, wrong one. That one. Come here. There we go. Yeah, that, I don't know, if I give that, oh god. If I give that mountain a good go, maybe I can.
That's what you're going, oh god, for. I just finally went through. Just finally saw you hit a rock.
Alright. Okay, let's go.
Oh man, there's just way too many games. Somebody, like, lengthen the day or something. Need more time.
Oh no.
Need 3-day weekends.
Oh no.
Just float it over.
Yeah, it's got shields, it's fine. What do you think we
Don't
are?
worry.
What do you think we are? Curiosity? This shit's not fragile.
Hits rock, stops.
Shut up. Oh
Well,
no. Oh no. Yeah, it was something like I honestly can't be fucked to drive over there and do it, but there's a point where if you find a mountain tall enough, you can get above where the game gives SRVs gravity, and it kind of breaks the game a little bit, and you get going to essentially escape velocity. You just have to get high enough and start with enough speed and start running, start going up.
They designed these games with incorrect physics, as though it takes supercomputers to do it. Oh, wait, hold on. It does take supercomputers.
I mean, they gave it a good fucking go. It's just they have to say a point where, okay, nobody in their right mind is going to be taking an SRV this high, and then we did.
And this is when they need to call me in to consult. Because I'd be like, dude, first thing I'm doing when I land on a plane, I'm going to be trying to put that thing into orbit. You have no idea.
Now this is what I need to be trying to do. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No! No! Ah, man. They disable the thrusters when you get close enough to the, close enough to your ship. I want to try to get on my...
that sucks.
I want to try to get on my ship. I think I might be able to. Give it a running start.
So let me ask you this. Have you played Borderlands, right?
No. I have never played Borderlands.
Okay. Well, crap.
Oh. Can I make it?
You're gonna have to add another game to the list.
God damn it. But I'm out of paper now.
You can get the collection at a GameStop for $20.
Yeah, but...
It includes 2 in the pre-sequel, but you don't need to play 1 anyways.
It's already... We're already at, what? 80?
Yeah, probably a couple hundred. It's okay. My current wish list is about 700-800.
Oh, dear God.
That's what happens when everybody makes good games and you just don't have enough money to pay for them all.
I'm glad that I finally have enough disk space to pay for them.
I should say, and everybody makes good games, you don't have enough money to pay for them all, and your moral compass prevents piracy.
Luckily,
I have way too many friends that don't have that.
Luckily, I have no such moral compass.
Exactly.
Pesky little thing.
Morality. Who needs it? I feel like it's only been holding us back anyways.
Well, now I have to fix my ship.
Hey, how's it going? I see the NSA has joined.
Oh, God. I said nothing.
Here's how I know the username is not NSA. The username is not the NSA.
I remember seeing somebody photoshopped a Facebook, who do you want to see this post thing, and it says, everyone and the CIA, just your friends, friends of friends and the CIA, friends and CIA, just you and the CIA.
Awesome. Have you ever seen the the college humor videos? It's if Google were a guy.
No.
Those are hilarious. And one of them, somebody searches. It's everybody's coming into Google's office to ask him the question, and at one point somebody says something, and a dude pops up from behind the desk and goes, "NSA, don't mind me." And then at one point, someone walks into the office and goes, "Terror pictures," and the NSA dude pops up and she goes, "Oh, I mean terrier pictures," and he just pops back down. These are some pretty good skit videos. I think I might hop off now.
Alright, I'm probably gonna stay up just a little bit more. See if I can fix my ship again.
That's how you know it's been a good day.
Yeah, when you have to fix your ship.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, you might want to see this. I have to smuggle nerve agents into the station. Smuggling is not a very great idea to do, because the stations have some of the most powerful weapons in the game, like enough to fry some of the largest ships in seconds.
Oh jeez.
So the only hope is to get in undetected, and that I might just pull an Isonoma maneuver just to make sure. Do they have a black market?
So you can request to dock, or you can dock. Just dock.
No. You have to request a dock. Otherwise, the station will count it as being trespassing, and then they shoot you. A lot.
Ah!
I made that mistake before. I still make it accidentally, but never, ever do it on purpose. Unless you have a death wish, in which case go right ahead.
What if you manage to put one of the rovers into orbit? Is that the better option?
It's an incredibly slow option, because then you have to either call the fuel raft or kill yourself. Either of which is a good idea.
Lima Alpha Whiskey. Port is under federal control.
Exactly.
Randomized security scan.
Okay,
It'd
so
be awesome if the stations just had like a small amount of gravity so you could land a rover on it. If you just aimed perfectly, you were just good.
yeah, but the problem is you would have to also account for station orbit, because stations do orbit around their planets.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be a 1 in a million chance.
Never tell me the odds.
Alright. So,
You call it a little to no chance. I call it a goal.
I'm gonna turn on the distributor. So, there's a maneuver known as the Isonoma maneuver, in case you want to see it. And it's rather hard to pull off correctly, but if you can do it, you can get into a station without worrying about getting scanned. And what it requires is you line up way out here, just right. that.
So you gotta Hail Mary the crap out of this?
Yep, pretty much. Get myself as silent as possible. Here we go. No, no, no. Yeah. Thrusters. No, no, no. Silent running. Yes. And
Steady traffic in this area, Commander. Be vigilant. Authorization cleared. Please land on pad 1-5.
hope and pray.
We've lost your heat signature, Commander. Please acknowledge if you require assistance.
Nailed it. There we go.
Attention, Commander. This is a no-fire zone. Aggressors will be penalized.
Last time I did that, I smacked him to the outside. Because the trick is to
Smack or smashed?
smash, really, because I died. And then the time before that, I had 30% hull left, and I had to enable thrusters and then slowly waddle my way through the docking port with my tail in between my legs.
If they catch you with contraband, do they shoot you, I'm assuming?
Yes. In fact, here. Well, no, I probably shouldn't. The federal, whatever security service for the faction is patrolling outside, the bunch of ships that are around there, they start shooting at you. Anyone who's a bounty hunter NPC will start shooting at you, and the station starts shooting at you. All of that means that you're going to have a bad time.
So, dead?
Dead. Very dead. So...
And are you going to then sell it, or...?
Yes. Yeah, and make my measly, what was it, 15,000 credits, maybe?
You got to sell it on the black market?
Yeah. I also have to enable my... Gotta turn on all of my stuff, though. Yeah. That would be 14,000 credits, and I risked my life.
Worth it.
Worth. Yeah, in case you want to be a space trucker and play Euro Truck Simulator 3303, you can buy and sell commodities in bulk and make money that way.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It is. It's a lot of fun at the beginning, but it gets really, really old.
It's just cool to have the option.
Yeah. I am going to pull up the Road to Riches and make my money from exploration.
Detach confirmed. You may leave when ready.
Well, obviously that's the best way to do it.
What?
Explore. That's how you make the money.
It actually is one of the better ways to make money. At least nowadays, it used to not be. Total planets 8,686. This will be fun.
I'd just like to point out how horribly designed the entrance of that station is.
Well, the problem is there's atmosphere on the inside, so the trick would be to build as small of an entrance as possible, and then have, I forget what the kind of barrier is. Not hard light. It was
Force field?
yeah, but it's based around a theorized design that could actually work. I just forget what the name of it is. Hertz. It was like a Hertz-11 field. I can't remember what it is. But they're just trying to minimize the amount of place that has to be shielded. We call it the mail slot.
Yeah.
Hey. The fun part is when you have the really big ships like the Anaconda, where you have to scrape through with your cockpit touching the roof of it, just so the bottom of your ship can fit through. Or the Type 9,
awesome.
or the Type 9, where you're so incredibly fat that you have to get right through the center, and then absolutely nothing can fit through at the same time as you. So you just have to hope that there's no crazy, like a crazy NPC trying to fit through. See what's over here.
Man, the wiki is dropping the ball on this one.
For what?
I was trying to see if I could find what the quote-unquote force field is, but it doesn't say.
Oh, it should be. That should be there.
Time to explore, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, I think I'm actually gonna hop off now.
Alright.
But I think I might have to get that game when I can.
Yeah? It's a lot of fun.
It's pretty fun. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow at the Killing Floor 2 session, huh?
I guess, yeah. See you, man.
Later.